As if we weren't getting enough good news lately, especially today, we get this all new list, and I will link this site in the description so you guys can check it out. There are a lot of Xbox One X enhanced games, and this can mean any number of things, but mostly it's going to mean like 4K gaming, and I think that that is pretty cool. One of the things that's cool is if you check the official Xbox site, they do their own list, although not as comprehensive, and they don't even do very many in terms of that, but this is the one that has linked the games like let's see here, Need for Speed Payback, obviously FIFA, NBA 2K18, Madden, Final Fantasy 15, Titanfall 2, Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, which when you click on that, it says it's going to be in 4K on the Xbox One X, so that's pretty cool. You know, I wasn't really expecting it to be 4K on there, but hey, that's damn cool if you ask me. And there's this other site that lists over 100 games. Now, I will say right up front that some of these games on these lists are unconfirmed, but they do say if they're unconfirmed or not. And what's really cool about this is that there's games on here that I didn't even ever think would get any kind of enhancement. Injustice 2, Killing Floor 2, which we already knew about. Life is Strange, apparently Before the Storm is getting the 4K treatment. Hitman, that game, which I have to say, if you have ever not played the newer Hitman series, that game is absolutely phenomenal, and I suggest pick it up. I mean, it's really, really underrated. It can be a bit difficult at times, but I think it is really, really cool. You also have to do a Homefront Revolution, which that game was actually not that bad, but it was really just marred with performance problems. So yeah, you're gonna have to remember that this thing's gonna be able to support that as well. So this has a really comprehensive list, even like Fortnite, which I'm really excited to kind of jump into Fortnite on this thing as well. So yeah, you know, here's the funny thing: when you look at Sony's PS4 Pro enhanced games or whatever, it's 59. And that thing's already been out since last November. And here we are, Xbox One X hasn't even launched yet, and there's already over 100 games planned for it. So even though Sony would be the quote-unquote market leader and the ones that would probably dictate what's going to happen, we see that the Xbox One X is getting love from developers all over. So yeah, it's a bit of a concern when you see games like Destiny 2 not 100% on here. It's unconfirmed at this particular point, but it is gonna, you know, probably will be updated. But I am very excited to see what's on here in terms of the support. You know, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Elder Scrolls Online, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, Elite Dangerous, Everspace. These are a lot of good games, and these are games that are going to get the complete Xbox One X treatments. Conan Exiles, which is an Xbox console exclusive, Crackdown 3, Darksiders War Masters editions, which I didn't even know. Dead Rising 4 is going to be 4K on the Xbox One X, apparently, so that is definitely cool. I'm also hearing rumors that Quantum Break might get the Xbox One X treatment, so this is absolutely phenomenal, because that game is amazing, and maybe more people will give it a chance now that it's at a acceptable resolution, because we all know how anything below 4K isn't really an acceptable resolution. But yeah, this is really, really good news if you're an Xbox fan. Astroneer, Assassin's Creed Origins, of course, we just heard that. Ashen is going to be a 4K game. Ark Survival Evolved, Anthem, Agents of Mayhem. Just a lot of really fantastic games, and this one even lists the FPS, and there's quite a bit of 60 FPS games on here, so a lot of people thought that it would be struck at 30 frames per second for all the games on the Xbox One X. This proves that that's not the case, and I think that it is important to get the positive news out there about the Xbox One X, because it's a really good time to be an Xbox fan, and especially with everything that they have going on right now and that they just announced. So very exciting time. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off in the comment section, rate, comment, subscribe, share on social media. It helps out the channel tremendously, and I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.